Let the freaks up, guys. It is Mars Sports. It's your boy Marshall. Hey, turn on Do Not Disturb for me. And today, we're going to be deciding who's going to make the Final Four in the women's basketball college league. Why am I saying it like that? The college basketball women's college basketball. Yeah, but today we got a lot of picks to do. Well, actually only 4 games, but still. We got a lot to get to, So we have our Elite Eight here, and unfortunately LSU's not in it, but for some reason, every time we play a blue and white team, we always lose on the last second shot. Is that well? Because apparently that's our luck as of late. Let's start off with Notre Dame versus UConn. These two teams have both been very good in this tournament. Notre Dame's made the further than anyone ever expected to make in this tournament. Like, they're 25-10. They've been really good so far. They beat teams like Fairfield, Ohio State, and Vanderbilt in their last game. And actually, Notre Dame was the team that busted that dude's bracket that had it perfect through the first 2 rounds. But Notre Dame came in and ended that. There's that. But they are taking on UConn, and UConn is undefeated, of course. Beat up North Carolina. Looks like a very high-scoring football game, but a pretty low-scoring basketball game. But UConn's been absolutely incredible this year. It's going to be hard to stop them. Notre Dame's been really good lately, obviously. But I'm going to say UConn wins 75%. Go with them as well. Now we got Duke versus UCLA. Duke. They have really gotten so good over as the season's gone on. They've been great in this tournament. They beat Charleston to start the tournament, and then they beat Baylor by a lot, and then they beat LSU on the last second shot. So, as an LSU fan, that was painful to watch. But I mean, congrats to Duke. They've been great. They've been great throughout the year. And yes, LSU beat Duke earlier in the year, but Duke got in when it mattered the most, obviously. But can't change anything, unfortunately. They won it fair and square. LSU looked pretty sloppy in that game anyway, so there's that. But they are taking on UCLA. Why is this remote not working? And let's just say UCLA has been really good this year. Like, they've been outstanding, 34-1. I think the one loss is to Texas this year, and they might actually end up rematching them at this rate, as they've beaten. They've been really good. They beat Minnesota by a decent amount, and then they also beat Oklahoma State and California Baptist in this tournament so far. So there's that. Duke's are really good lately. I think they could give UCLA a run for their money, but I'm going to say UCLA wins this one, 74%. Go with them as well. And now we got Michigan versus Texas, a rematch of the Citrus Bowl from last year, and a rematch from the year before. If we're talking football, of course. If this went like football, Texas would win, but let's do this. So Michigan, they've been really good this year. I think they just actually play each other this year, like in women's basketball. No, they have not, but Michigan, they've been really good this year. They're 28-6. They've been great in this tournament. They beat Holy Cross by a lot. And they beat NC State by 29, and they beat Louisville by 19, so there's that. But they've been really good this year, so yeah. They're taking on Texas, though. Texas has been incredible. Like, they won the SEC, of course. They've been great in this tournament. They beat up Missouri State, beat up Oregon, and they beat up Kentucky. So there's that. But overall, I think this could be a close game, but I'm actually going to say Texas wins this one by maybe a decent amount. 65% going as well, but I think Michigan's a really good team, so we'll see. Texas was literally my pick to win the tournament, is literally my pick to win the tournament. Now we got TCU versus South Carolina. Now this went last time TCU played a University of SC team, they'd be winning this in overtime in the last play of the game, but this isn't football, and they were playing Southern Cal in that game, to be fair, in the Alamo Bowl. But have these two actually played each other this year? I feel they might have. I don't know. We got Hypnotoad versus Sandstorm. Sorry, but TCU's been really good this year. They had a really close game against Washington. They won that one though, and then they beat Virginia by 10 points. So that they've been really good this year. Of course, they beat UC San Diego by 46 points to start the tournament. They're taking on South Carolina. Though. South Carolina's been incredible this year. Like they've been beating up everyone in the tournament so far. They beat Southern by 69 points. Nice. They beat USC by 40, or Southern California by 40, and then they got revenge on Oklahoma by a lot, by 26, who they actually originally lost to start the season. There's that overall TCU could be competitive, but South Carolina is just really really tough to beat, man. So I'm gonna go with South Carolina. 74% go with them as well. Anyways, yes, and I do predict all the 1 seeds will make it to the tournament final. That was I had 3 to 4 making my bracket to put LSU make it over UCLA and Duke, of course. But obviously that ain't happening. But it's fine. We got Will Wade back, so we'll actually be good men's and women's next year at least. There's that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have one more. Actually, no, that's not true. We'll have 2 more videos on this tournament. We'll do Final 4 picks for both women's and men's, and then we'll do the championship picks. Yeah, we made it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Goodbye. See you next one. Peace.